welcome back to Mystic Monet. Today's pick a card reading is, are they being truthful? I have 6 piles here, which is more than what I usually do, but I really wanted to do more piles for this because the message is going to be shorter. I made and pulled on the intentions for romantic relationships only or romantic interest only. So this won't apply to friends or coworkers or family or anything like that. It only apply to someone that you're possibly dating or in a relationship with, anybody that you're viewing in a romantic way. If you want me to do, are they being truthful for like platonic relationships such as friends, family, coworkers, anything like that, just comment below that you would like that. I'll probably end up doing it anyway. This was a viewer's request by the name Yasmin H. She actually requested this. So yeah, if you request something 9 out of 10, I will do a video for it. I'm not opposed to it. I really like new ideas. If you would like, you can pause the video to meditate or reflect on which pile you want to choose for the person that you're romantically linked with at the moment. And what I would do is for each pile, I'm going to tell you yes or no, and then what they are or are not being truthful about. So it just really depends on the situation. There could be something they are being truthful about, and it might not be what you specifically wanted it for, but I'm going to read what they're being truthful about and what they're not being truthful about, if that's the message that is reflected. Okay, pile number 1. If you pick pile number 1, I'm getting yes, they are being truthful with you. They're being specifically truthful. What I'm getting from this pile is that there's someone, either you possibly, questioning whether this person likes you or not, or if they're really feeling you, if they're really into you. Maybe for some reason you think they have lost interest in you, or you don't think that they are as into you as they're putting on, but they really are into you. They do like your personality traits. They like your characteristics. They do like your affirmative nature. For some reason, I think maybe because of the past, I feel like you're really into your head and you really think that they're not as into you for some reason, but they're definitely into you. They definitely like you. If you guys are not in a relationship, I do think that they will in the future pursue a relationship with you because they are into you. I think that you yourself probably have restricted yourself a lot. I just feel like you're possibly taking past hurt and applying it to your current situation with this person. I feel that you're starting to project, and if they do one little thing that reminds you of someone from your past, you're automatically putting them in this box and you're thinking, you don't like me, you don't really like me, you don't really want to be with me, you're just playing games. Like, you're already like projecting all of this, and it's almost coming off as like very delusional because the other person's like, yeah, I do like you. Like, I wouldn't be around you if I didn't like you, you know? So just try your hardest not to project those negative energies onto that person, because what I'm getting from this pile is that they actually do like you. They do want to be with you. I think that you're just taking those past experiences and projecting it now in this current relationship. And also, I feel for some reason that a lot of you are probably not being as vulnerable or being as open with your emotions when it comes to this person. I feel like you're holding it all in. You're not really expressing 100% how you feel about them, maybe because you're scared or fearful of this not working out or not doing as well, not doing as you would hope that it would do. But you know, dating, and it's all risk at the end of the day. But overall, for this pile, if you pick pile number 1, this person is definitely telling you the truth. I really do think that they really like you. If you're already in a relationship with this person, I don't think that that they've lost interest in you. I think that they're still into you. They like your really, you're probably an independent person. They really like that about you. Like, they like you as the person. So just really don't try to overcomplicate things. I think this is more in your head than what is actually reality right now. If I had to assign the signs, you or your partner probably are water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So thank you, pile number one. I hope they gave you some clarity. If it resonated with you, please like, comment, leave feedback, or if you have a recommendation of your own, just let me know. Thank you. Okay, pile number two, are they being truthful? I'm getting yes, they're being truthful, and this is what they're being truthful about. For sure, they're definitely being truthful about the way they're feeling about themselves at the moment. I'm definitely getting like low spirits, or just feeling down, or just feeling like uninspired, or feeling unmotivated. And I feel that your partner, or the person that's your interest, has been expressing this to you. And I'm not sure if you think it's just BS, or if you just think, maybe you're minimizing it in a way, like, oh, you'll get over it. But I think this is more serious. This is something that is really a pressing issue in their life. This is something they're actually really struggling with. I feel like they are trying to work on something, or maybe their life just isn't going the way that they had planned for themselves. Like, they probably had where they wanted to be at this point in their life, and they're just not there. And I feel like they have been expressing that to you, and that is definitely something they're being truthful about. This is something that is starting to bother them. They're feeling as if they keep pushing for a goal that's like not there, like it's not gonna come for them, almost as if their goal is unattainable, and it's causing them to feel very down about themselves. I also think they're being truthful about, I feel like they might give off, maybe to you, that you feel like they're too friendly or something like that, but they're probably, helping someone out that's the opposite sex, or there's someone there that you maybe feel are not just their friend or something like that. Maybe it's their friend and you're like, you sure you don't like her? You sure it's not nothing more? Maybe they're cool with their exes or something of that nature, to where you're questioning whether it's just friendly, or if it's just or if it's more than friendly, and he's like he or she is hiding that from you. What I'm getting at is that they are being truthful about that. I think they're just really just like a friendly person. I don't think that I think this person is exactly what they've been telling you. They're not more than just like their friend or whatever they've been telling you. It's nothing more to it. I don't see this person pursuing them in that way. I don't see them backstabbing or anything like that. I think that they really just are that friendly, and they really do, their person's really just who they have been telling you that they are. If this is only going to resonate with a couple amount of people, I don't think everybody that picked pile number two will resonate with this, but if your partner or whoever you're picking for has expressed possibly that they don't feel that they can live up to your expectations, or if they feel like for some reason everything they're doing or everything they're trying to do with you is just not working out, like they feel like they're constantly trying to fit this mold that you're making for them, and they just keep falling flat on their faces. They're almost feeling as if this relationship isn't like, or whatever the situation may be with this person, they almost feel this is not a perfect fit, because they're consistently having to like flex, bend, or mold themselves in order to appease to you. And they keep, maybe in their mind, or maybe that's what's happening, they keep falling flat on their faces. They're not able to fit this mold that you have created for them. And I'm not sure if they express this to you, or maybe you kind of get this inkling that they're like not really happy in the relationship, or happy in whatever the situation may be. But my advice would be to just try to ease up a little bit if you have been giving them like just crazy expectations, and allow them to be themselves. And if who they are naturally isn't like a good fit for you, then maybe they're just not the one for you. So that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I feel like that's something that they've been trying to express to you, and maybe it's something you've been minimizing. But yeah, I just got that right now for pile number two. So that's all I have for pile number two. That's what they're being truthful about right now. If I had to assign the signs, I'm getting you and your partner water or fire sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. If pile number 2 resonated with you, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, or you can even leave a suggestion for another video. I am definitely open to any type of recommendations. Thank you so much and have a good day. Okay, pile number 3, are they being truthful? I'm getting yes, they are being truthful. And this is what they're specifically being truthful about. I feel that lately they have been really not feeling like themselves. I don't feel like they really align with themselves or connected with themselves. I feel like in a way they feel as if they could be doing more, or maybe they feel like they haven't been doing enough. Have they lost a job recently, or have they been laid off, or have they done something differently than what they usually do? Anything like that. Because what I'm getting from this is I feel like before they felt like they were hardworking and I'm getting that they're like a hardworking person, or they really like work, or it was something specific they really like doing. For some reason, either they're not doing it now, or they feel like they're not doing it to the best of their abilities right now, and they feel as if, not like they're lazy or anything, but I feel as if they feel like they're not going as hard as they used to. It's almost as if they feel out of line with themselves, because maybe they had a certain way of doing things and now they're not doing it that way. So they kind of just feel like unaligned. This could also apply to your relationship as well. It could have been something that maybe I feel in relationships, or whatever the situation may be, a person tends to have like a role that they kind of take on naturally. And maybe the role that this person have, they don't feel like, either they don't feel like they have been doing their best part with this role, or they feel like, I don't know, misaligned with what that role was. So just to put it in perspective, for example, like let's say you're with someone and they're the sole provider for the relationship. They're the one who works and you stay at home. And this is just an example, by the way. And maybe something happened where they were laid off and now you work. So now they feel like, wow, like they're not playing that role that they usually play in the relationship. They're not doing the same things that they were doing at the start of the relationship or when they start met you. Like they feel very misaligned from what they feel as if that's what they're supposed to be doing. I feel like it's split. I feel like some people want to go back to what they were doing in the relationship or what they were doing with their lives. And I feel like it's some people that they're trying to move forward. They're trying to step into being this different person. They don't want to go back to being that person. And maybe they've expressed that to you. And that's what they're being truthful about. If I'm using the example I used earlier, maybe they've said, hey, babe, like, I really don't like being the person that stays at home all the time. Like, I want to go back to work. Like, I want to go get a job. Like, this is starting to weigh on me. They probably, like, I've told you that. This is something they're definitely being truthful about. They're not lying about this. This is something that's really, like, weighing heavy on them. Or it could be the other way. Because some people, they're actually, maybe in a way, you don't like this new role, possibly. And they're probably telling you, like, I'm not going back to doing what I was doing before. And just to be clear, they're definitely being truthful about this. They're not. They don't want to. So it just resonates either way. I feel that there has definitely been a switch in you in this relationship, or whoever you're asking about. There's definitely been like a switch. I'm not sure what the switch is because it's a general reading, but I don't know why I keep thinking work, but it could be anything. There's something that was the dynamic of your relationship, with the dynamic of the start of how you guys got together, and it's definitely switched roles, or something has switched. And I feel that in a way they're starting to show, like, maybe they are really good at showing like a brave face and not really showing like how they're feeling inside. They don't really express that. And now, because of the switch, it's starting to reveal like deep inner parts of themselves in a way. They might even come off childish or insecure, but they're definitely expressing how they really feel this time, maybe because they're going through a period where they're unhappy or something's pushing this out of them. And for some people, they're relieved to know this part of them, but for some people, I feel like you don't like this part of them, and it's causing like tension because you almost feel as like, who is this person? Like, this is not the person I know. And it's like now they're showing like this deep part of themselves, and that might be hard for whoever picked this pile to handle. I'm also getting that your partner or the person that you pulled for, yeah, I really feel like they were probably the sole provider, or it was a role in the relationship that they have done, and maybe they've done it for a while. And I feel like they are starting to have resentment towards you or towards a relationship or towards something where they've been like doing this specific thing for a while. I feel like they probably took a lot of responsibility, took a lot of weight, and maybe in their head that's how they feel. They took a lot of weight of the relationship, and now they're feeling as if they weren't reciprocated the energy back, or now they're starting, like the resentment has built up so much that now it's starting to pour out. You know, now you're starting to see like how they really feel about things, you know, and you're probably like, well, I didn't know you had a problem doing this. Why didn't you just say it? But I feel like they're the type of person where they feel as if when they do things, it's almost like a childish energy. They kind of expect you to just read their minds and just know, like, why would I want to do all of this? Like, why would you not try to help me out or pick up the slack? And like all this resentment has built up, and now it's starting to pour out. And I think it's what the cards are trying to tell you, like, this is their true selves. This is what they're being truthful about. This is really whatever they have like had outbursts about lately, or anything they have outbursted to you or angrily expressed to you, even if they took it back, even if they apologized, they meant that shit. Like, they meant that shit. They were definitely being honest in that moment. I don't care if they took it back. I don't care if it was some hurtful things. Whatever they said, they meant it. So apply that to how you resolve these issues within the relationship. Because if it was something that was just almost unforgivable, just know that they meant that. And if they meant that, then what steps are you now gonna take, knowing that this is something they were being truthful about? If I had to assign this pile of signs, you or your partner, definitely earth energy. I feel like your partner is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm feeling earth energy because earth signs tend to do that, take on a lot of like weight, and like then get upset because people, you know, aren't doing the same. So yeah, they probably earth or air, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or that could be your sign. So if this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. I really like comments. So if you pick the pile, like, just even if you just want to drop the number, I'm cool with that. I kind of like to see what piles people were drawn to. If you have any recommendations for something that you would like for a future pick a card reading, I'm open to that as well. Thank you so much and have a good day. Okay, pile number 4. Are they being truthful? Yes, and this is what they're being truthful about. Have they tried to break up with you, pile number 4, and you're not accepting this? Have they tried to take a break from you and you're just like, no, you know, like for some reason you're not accepting it, or you think it's just a phase, or I'm not really sure what you're thinking. But if you pick pile number 4 and at any moment they were like, oh, I kind of want to take a break, or if they've expressed any type of doubts about the relationship in general, just, I'm not sure where this is headed or where this is going, I'm starting to think we're not like really vibing that well, like, and you kind of maybe cut them off. I think that they're trying to like, either they have broken up with you or they've been trying to break up with you, but either they're getting cut off, or maybe you're like detouring the conversation to where like y'all don't have this hard conversation. But either way, I'm definitely getting that the person you picked for is trying to take a break from you, and this is something they are being truthful about. This is not a phase. This is not something they're not playing. I'm not sure if they like say it jokingly, because I'm getting different messages. I'm getting some people that like trying to slide things in. Like y'all could be like laughing, watching a movie, and then like maybe someone breaks up in the movie, like, you know what, like maybe breaks aren't that bad. Like maybe those two people like learn so much about one each other, and then they get back together, and then like they have it all figured out. And then you're thinking they're just giving you commentary about the movie when really they're trying to tell you that they want a break. So really be mindful of that, because some people do that. Like some people like throw stuff out there because they don't really have the courage to just tell someone that they're thinking about not being with them. With the Six of Cups here, I'm definitely getting either y'all been in a relationship for a while, or maybe y'all grew up together, or to me there's like a lot of familiarity here, so that always makes me feel like it's someone that you've known for a while, or probably been in a relationship with for a while, or grown up with, or they know your family, possibly have children together. Or also, let me see, if y'all haven't been together for a while, I feel like you guys definitely did everything super fast, not by the rule book at all. Just like while everyone else is just taking baby steps, y'all were just speeding ahead. That could be the energy too, but it almost feels as if you've known them for so long, and that's why everything moves so quickly. Either or, that's just like the general of what is between you guys. But right now what they're being truthful about is they definitely have been thinking about leaving you, or they have actually broken up with you. And maybe in your head you're thinking like, well, is this something they really want to do, or are they thinking about getting back together? And based off this pile, sorry to say, no, not at the moment. If they have broken up with you, they are enjoying that. And I'm not even really getting, because I feel like some people automatically think, oh, they just want to be with other people. They're just trying to date around and just be like a hoe. But really, I really don't think this person's doing that. I think that for some people, they probably express that they really feel like they've not learned everything about themselves. They really feel like they have some more growing up to do, and they want to really just learn more about themselves, maybe mature more. Maybe you guys are very young, and you're probably thinking like, that's bullshit. But no, they're actually telling the truth. If that's something that they told you, that's something they're being truthful about. They really want to work on themselves as a person. They feel like they're trying to be the best person that they can be, and if they can link back with you later in life and be the best version of themselves, and it works out, then it works out. And if you guys don't link up, then it's not meant to be. That's kind of like where their vibe is with it. Getting some people like feeling like, oh, they don't care about me. What was the point of all of this? Like, I don't feel like, it's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't care about you. This is more about them. And I know that might be like a hard pill to swallow, and it might feel like, well, they're being selfish. What about me? But at the same time, it's just, this is something that they have definitely been battling for. This wasn't an easy decision for them if they've already broken up with you. If you guys are together, then this could be something that's just came to their mind. Like, it could be something that's literally something they're thinking about doing. So maybe there's a conversation you need to have with them. But either way, I don't feel like they don't love you. I feel the love. I feel that they care about you. If they've already broken up with you, like I said, this wasn't like an easy decision. This is something that kept them up at night. This is something that they really had to like think about and like reflect on. And it just wasn't as easy as you're probably putting in your head. You probably think that they just like got up and was just like, fuck this bitch, fuck this dude. And that really wasn't it at all. It was something that they struggled with internally for a minute, but they felt was necessary. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 4. If I had to assign the signs, I'm really feeling like They're an air sign. I feel like your partner is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might be too, but I feel like this is more geared towards the partner. Or possible water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for you or your partner. If this resonated with you, if this gave you some type of clarity, then please like, comment, or subscribe. This was kind of a hard message to deliver, so I really am apologetic for, because I feel like the sadness of this, but I'm also feeling like this hopefulness. There's definitely light at the end of the tunnel, for sure, even though if it might not feel like it right now. I keep thinking about the people that pick this pile that are not broken up. Like, what? Yeah, this is what your partner's thinking about. But overall, if this resonated with you, if this gave you any clarity about a situation you weren't particularly sure about, then I really hope that this helped you. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any recommendations, this was a recommended video, so if you have any recommendations, I'll probably do it as my next video. Definitely open for feedback, even if you just comment the pile, because I like to see which piles are drawn the most to people. Thank you so much and have a good day. Okay, pile number 5. Are they being truthful? I'm getting no, they're not being truthful. And this is what they're not being truthful about. First, I'm getting this energy. I feel like maybe you guys have had a discussion about something. I feel like there was a discussion about what they were supposed to be doing specifically. Maybe it was something that you both agreed on. So it could be, for example, let's say they work like 3 jobs. And you guys had a conversation, you told them, you know what, for your mental health, I don't think it's healthy for you to be working these 3 jobs. I think that it's been having a heavy toll on our relationship, and you should probably quit one of these jobs. And you both agreed that they would quit one of these jobs. Like, this is just an example, by the way. I don't think that they actually did that. So whatever, I feel like there was a discussion, and you 2 guys both mutually agreed on something that they needed to let go of that was not healthy. I feel like it was something that wasn't healthy for them. I feel like it was something that wasn't the smartest thing. Something they're doing that's just like really, at least from your perspective, you think it's stupid as shit. So I'm not sure what it is, but just to be clear, they have not stopped doing it. Whatever that you agreed upon, they definitely have not been doing that agreement. That's for sure. So they have not been truthful about that. They are definitely impatient as fuck, because I got impatient twice, especially with the Knight of Swords reversed and the Hanged Woman, and they're not being truthful about this. Yeah, there's something that they're not being patient about. There's something that they want now, and they're just like, they're gonna do it. So whatever, like I said, whatever, there was something that, and I feel that there was discussion about this. Like, I feel like they talked about this with you, and you were just like, no, I don't like this, and they were like, yeah, okay, and they still did it anyway. I feel like they almost feel as if there's a timer on their back, like tick, 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 tick. Like, they don't want to sit back and just reflect and make like logical decisions that could affect them in their future. They're not really even thinking about how things can have long-term effects on them, because they're just so focused on the short-term effects that it can do now. How can it provide for me now? I can get this money now. It might be fast money, quick money, stuff they have no business doing, and they're like, don't care. It's like they have like this reckless energy. They're not really like thinking of how it'll have an effect on you, and they're just like impulsively doing these things. They're just doing basically whatever they want to do, and it's not, because they keep getting like, basically, I'm not trying to call them dumb, but the decisions they're making aren't the smartest decisions. You know, it's like you have to really sit back and reflect on certain things before you do them, because sometimes it might not even affect you. It can affect someone you care about as well. I feel that for some people, and this is only going to resonate with the few, that they have expressed like, oh, I'm confused, and man, this is like a hard decision for me. I don't know what I'm going to do. This has been a lot. Like, it's been weighing heavy on me, and everybody's telling me what I should do, but I'm really not sure what to do. I have this to think about, that I have that to think about, and basically all of that shit is bullshit. Complete, utter bullshit. They're lying. They're lying. It's not something they're confused about. It's something that they just want to do, whatever this thing is. And when you pick this pile, you already know what you were thinking about before you pick this pile. Whatever this is, This is something that they want to do. It's not something they're confused about. It's not something that they feel guilty about. They don't feel guilty. I'm just not getting guiltiness. Like, that's another thing. I'm not feeling someone who's like, damn, like I told this person I wasn't gonna do this and I did it. I don't feel like they even think about that at all. They're just doing it because they want to do it. But they definitely got the acting down pat. They know how to put on a show. They know how to put out that, because they know that that's something that people want to hear. People want to hear, like, at least feel like you're guilty about something, or at least feel like you're ashamed about something. But they're not ashamed about this. They're not guilty about this. This is something that they wanted to do. This is something they're going to probably continue to do. And they're not being truthful with you about this situation. I don't think it was a situation. It could be like criminal activity. So maybe they're doing like things that's like criminal nature, things that you probably don't like. It could possibly be cheating. Sorry, not all the time. That's only for some people. I feel like this person's cheated in the past though. So if your partner or whoever you're talking about has never cheated on you, then that's not going to apply to you. But if they have cheated on you and it's something that you've moved on and moved past and y'all have like worked it through and came to some type of agreement, I don't feel like they have been respecting that. I think that they're still continuing to cheat, or at least they're going down that path. They're probably texting other people. Like, they definitely haven't been like respectful of that. And those are just like two situations that came to me. But it's whatever you feel, and you feel as if you picked this pile, whatever you were like curious about, what they're being truthful about, they're not, and they have not been respectful of your wishes at all. So just keep that in mind. If I had to assign this signs, whoo, they are so stubborn. They are so stubborn. And yeah, they could be a Pisces. Maybe a fixed sign. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini. So those are the signs for you or your partner. If you pick pile number 5, I really hope this gave you clarity and insight on whether they're being truthful about this situation. And if it resonated in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, leave feedback. If you have a recommendation for another video, I'll more than likely do it. This was a recommendation itself. Thank you so much and have a good day. Okay, pile number 6. Are they being truthful? Yes, they are being truthful. I feel like this pile will only apply to someone you are currently dating and not in an official relationship with. And if you are with them, this is a new relationship. So let me see. No more than 6 months of being together. If you pick pile number 6 and this is someone you've been with longer than 6 months, and you're not dating, then you need to pick either pile number 2 or pile number 4. I don't know why they came to me. So if those were piles you were like debating with, pile number 2 or pile number 4 is meant for you. And it's not because I feel like, I can't even remember what I said for pile number 2 or pile number 4, by the way, but that's what came to my spirit. This pile is only for people that have been dating and or been with each other no more than 6 months. So if that doesn't apply to you, I feel like your pile is pile number 2 or pile number 4. So go back, pause, and reflect between those two piles, and that's the message for you. But if this is for you, hey, pile number 6, and hey, for the couple people that are stubborn and probably continue to watch even though they know that they've been with this person longer than 6 months, hey to you too, you're not slick. So what I'm getting from this, what they're being truthful about, is that I do feel like, this is why I thought it was dating. If this is someone you're dating, I feel like they do have a lot of options. They definitely got a lot of options, a lot of people, but you are definitely their main option. I feel like maybe you've been doubting that or whatever, but you're someone that they're really focused on. Like, you're definitely in like the top. Like, there's someone that they definitely are considering possibly pursuing a relationship with or being with. So keep that in mind. I'm also getting the type of person that they are. They're probably the type where I feel like they're open, but they're not as open as they could be. maybe because you guys are dating, so there's no need to just spill everything out. But they're definitely giving you a vibe of just like being uncertain, and that's probably got you questioning like, are you for sure like I'm someone you're thinking about exclusively dating or being with and stuff like that. And that's probably what's got you feeling uncertain, because they give off like this uncertain energy, and they are uncertain about who they want to be with or who they want to be in a relationship with. But I definitely feel like they are being truthful about like the feelings that they've expressed. So whatever they said according to you, such as like how they felt about you, how much they care about you, where they see themselves with you, they're being honest about that. So if they said, there is like a couple other people I'm dating, but I'm really feeling you and I really do like you, and but I'm not sure right now, you should still continue to date, they're being truthful about that. If they said, I'm not sure if I want to be in a relationship right now, then they're being truthful about that. So don't try to like, I know a lot of people tend to try to like bend what someone says to make them feel better or to feed their ego. But this person, whatever they fall flat out said to you, they definitely were being truthful about that. That's specifically what they meant, and they meant what they said. This person is so romantic, guys. Like I love the Knight of Cups card. Like they're definitely romantic. They're definitely a charmer. I feel like in a way you've probably been falling for them so hard. So maybe they're like your top person. Like if you're dating them, there's someone that's at the top of your list. Like you're so completely okay with stopping dating other people and just exclusively dating them and starting a relationship with them. And they're like not on that level yet with you. Sorry. I feel like they still are definitely weighing out their options, but they're so charming to where it has you feeling that way about them before they felt that way about you. So this person, if you're dating them, they're definitely at the end. They're definitely about to make a decision about who they want to be in a relationship with. Will it be you? Since this is a general reading, some of you guys it won't be you, and some of you guys it will be you. So it really just depends. If I had to give advice on how to possibly be the person that they pick, I would say they really I think you need to make them feel like a backbone, and whatever you do not make them feel as if you need them. So because I feel this energy of some people being very like needy because they really like them and they're so charming and they love them, and not love, but because you're dating, to the point where you've probably stopped dating other people. What I'm getting is continue to date other people so you're not so needy with this person, because whoever is the neediest is definitely not going to be picked. So don't be as needy. Don't be just super distant. Just pick a middle ground. Like, yeah, I'm feeling you, but I'm dating other people too. That's the person that they're gonna like really have their eye on. That's just a word of advice for someone who like wants to be picked when it comes to dating. Okay, so for the people that are already in a relationship and their relationship for only about 6 months or less, what I'm getting from this is that something has definitely happened in this relationship where this person it might be a test, and it might be testing both of you. Maybe you guys have had your first big argument or first big just disagreement about something, to where I feel like this person's the type of person that like leaves. Like they're not even, I don't see them being in relationships for a long time, or if they have, I'm not sure. But what I'm getting is they're really trying to not do what they've done in the past, which is like as soon as there's disagreement or something like that, they just are out the door. I feel that they're trying to learn from their past mistakes and really like persevere and work on this. They do want to work on this. They do want to come to an agreement with you. They don't want to leave you. But I feel that the way that they have been going about it has not been the healthiest. And I'm definitely feel like they've been giving you vibes of like, are they about to leave me? Like, I feel like that's probably why you picked this pile. You're probably thinking like, you know, 6 months or less in a relationship, they're definitely like giving off energy where it's like, okay, like, are we still good? They're probably not like communicating as much as they used to, probably not texting you as frequently as they used to, probably not meeting up with you as much as they used to. Like, they're just being very distant, and it's almost as if they have to retreat back in their mind and like really reflect on what they want to do, because they are uncertain about what to do next. They really took this disagreement or whatever this was to heart. But for most people who pick this pile, I really think that they're going to make the right decision, which is continue to stay with you. They're going to realize that they're not trying to make the same past mistakes that they made before in the past. And actually work on this. They're really gonna work on this, but right now they're like just in this uncertainty. So that's what they're being truthful about. They are being truthful about, they do want to be in a relationship with you. They are acting distant from you. But the type of person I feel like they are, they need the distance. It's not anything personal, it's just the type of person they are. They need to retreat, they need to think and reflect, and it's really based on you whether you want to give them that time or not. I think that whatever the conflict or disagreement was about, I think that it has to be improved in order for them to continue to stay with you. So just to give an example, let's say there was a disagreement about whether, okay, this is just an example. Maybe you were flirting with someone and they saw it. And they're like, you know, I really don't like that flirty, extra friendliness. It's something that I don't like. And you're like, hey, I'm a friendly person, blah, blah, blah. This is the disagreement, right? And now they're starting to act distant. And in your mind, you're probably like, what the fuck? That was something small, minuscule. By the way, I don't even think this is something that's going to be big to you. So this is what really has you confused. You're almost like, what in the world? Why are they acting weird? But it's really big to them. This is something they really took this personally. So let's say that's a disagreement. If you don't actively talk to them and tell them like, okay, I'm gonna fix that. Like, if they don't see the change, then they're not going to continue to be with you. They have to really feel like you're not gonna flirt, like not ever again, but you're not gonna be in the way that they felt disrespected again. They have to feel that that is something that you're willing to change. And I feel like it really is whatever this is, it's a non-negotiable for them. Either you are going to do what's bothering them or what they're disagreeing with, or they probably move on from this. And this is something they're being truthful about, that whatever the disagreement was, that's something that they definitely take serious and they take to the heart. So just keep that in mind, whether you want to pursue the relationship further or if you're ready to dip. So for pile number 6, I have to sign the sign. Automatically, I'm getting Scorpios. Scorpios love to detach. They love to detach. But water signs in general for your partner: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Probably in their big 3, sun, moon, and rising. And you're probably a fire sign. I had a lot of water, fire. Like, what's up with the water and fire? I had a lot of water and fire for these piles. You're probably a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be 2, sun, moon, rising. So thank you so much. This resonated, please like, comment, or subscribe. Please leave feedback. If you have a recommendation for a video, I'm open to it. This was a recommendation itself, so I'll 9 out of 10 do a video for it. Thanks and have a good day.